I want to talk with you about a couple of important intel issues facing us today. First is coming out of China. As we all know, tariff talks between the President and Beijing have continued to some level with frustration. A key aspect of this is that China's economy continues to grow at a startling rate, and within the next 10 years could double in size. The challenge is, do we have a trade talk discussion now or in 10 years when China doesn't need us at the table? For individual farmers across Iowa, this is a commodities war that means that they've got to be able to put their price line in tandem with national security. The short answer is, where there's economic security, national security will follow. By the President going in and being aggressive at this point, we're making U.S. farmers, particularly right here in Iowa, have a better success for long-term trade with China. Expanding beyond that, we also have an opportunity now to look at markets that are beyond just the Beijing sphere of influence, specifically in Southeast Asia and in India. The second item I'd like to talk about is the U.S. Abrams carrier group heading towards the Persian Gulf. Now, Iran has been a saber-rattler for several years, but on May 4th, it set off a new precedent with a number of security threats to specifically U.S. shipping through the Persian Gulf. Small, fast boats, similar to those that attacked the USS Cole, have missiles identified on board the deck that could be a threat to a major vessel, including U.S. destroyers, cruisers, and even a carrier battle group. Looking at this from a strategic aspect, the U.S. Navy's presence in the region can be a calming force, but continue to look for Iran to use asymmetrical forces, specifically Hezbollah along the Israeli border, their forces within Yemen, and specifically the Islamic Republican Guard Corps, the Quds Force, that operate as an asymmetric force for Iran. Things to look for may not be a direct conflict with U.S. naval forces in the region, but a continuing threat to U.S. businesses right here at home through cyber attacks and through asymmetrical and non-attributable elements like the IRGC's element that attacked the banks in 2014. As we look at this comprehensively, a strong, clear signal coming from the United States can be a force for stabilization, but we should always be wary. Check out these facts and look forward to talking with you again on intelligence briefs as they come present to the United States.